That runs way better with a non-blown head gasket. Oh! Wow! I almost got hit by Tom. Woo! We didn't die. It's a good day. Tom, you almost killed me! Time to go find some buckets! Woo! It's bucket time! I'm totally joking. It's not that exciting, but we are gonna go look for buckets. That's what we're gonna go do. Got a guy that wanted a couple buckets. It's cold outside, so I am in my electric forklift with a heater, with a cap. It's cold. It's cooling down here in Washington. Definitely feels like winter today. Might need to get my big coat out. But yeah, time to look for buckets. I don't see them. It always seems to be the one in the middle, but we're gonna go to the other side. A little easier to move. So I got the bucket I was looking for. While I was doing that, I noticed Pedro is trying to start a KX080. It's a -3 model. Some of the earlier -3s had a chip key, and he's trying to start it to do some detail work on it, and it's beeping at him, and he's looking at me like he's looking at me with a question mark. So we're gonna go help him. And we're gonna film it. Did it beep at you?
In the second.
Then it will. Oh! Woo! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! How long does it beep for?
Huh?
Does it do it? Does it stop?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ah, it's loud. It's a bomb. That's really loud.
Ah.
So we're gonna go get him the right key. So there was like a 2-year span when they came out with the KX080s, the first ones. They thought it was gonna be a great idea to do chip keys, so all the keys are different. Well, the problem is we didn't sell a lot of them with the chip keys, and then they stopped doing chip keys. So like some of the -3s have the chip keys, some of them don't. That one does. And it's 100% my fault because I told him to go start it, let's clean it up and paint it up a little bit, make it look nice. And I forgot it was chip key. So now we're gonna go get the key for them. They look a little different. And if you lose them, they're really expensive. So we try not to lose them. So I found the chip key. This is it. Yeah, so at the time, it might have seemed like a good idea to chip the keys on the more expensive machines Kubota made. Like the 80 at the time still is the biggest construction piece they make. I think they thought it was a good idea to chip them. More realistically, the most likely machine to get stolen is the smaller machines. It was a theft prevention tactic that really, I don't know, wasn't very effective because I don't think they had a ton of issues with the 80s being stolen. But we still have some residual collateral damage of the chip key period of, it was about 2 years they did it, I think. And we still have some of those we're trading in. Like this one we just traded in, and we gotta make sure we don't lose the key. Try that one. That's our only one. What? No, I'm just saying that it's the only one, otherwise then we can't make another. It should start though. Like magic. That'll work. Yeah, clean it up a little bit. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It's a big one, yeah.
It's good to spend some money, but the worst is money.
Oh yeah, no, it's a big machine.
Take the bucket or leave the bucket over here?
Let's take the bucket with it. It's almost like I knew something exciting was going to happen when we went to go look for buckets. And it did it. We got introduced our YouTube channel to KX080 chip keys. You might never known that they existed, but they do. And we still have to deal with them from time to time. Not very often. There wasn't very many. But they still come up in our day-to-day. Anyways. Now, let's go find the other bucket. Got my 2 buckets. Now I'm going to go put them in the place where they need to go. And the bad news is we went to limp mode because we're under 20% on these electric forklifts. If you go under 20%, goes to limp mode, so it just doesn't go as fast. You can still get around, though. You can still go 3 miles an hour. So, still not a bad little speed, but yeah, not full speed. So we got to go plug it in, which isn't a bad deal. It charges pretty fast. This is our charge station. Got the big charger back here. Plug it in, plug it in. You may ask, what does the charger look like? Oh, this one doesn't seem to want to work. Ooh, I wonder if it blew a fuse. Oh, for some reason, just didn't push the right button. So yeah, the battery's back here on this thing. Just pull this right there. And then you take this right here, this piece, and you hook it right in there. And she charges. I try not to get electrocuted when I do this. It's pretty safe, actually. And once we plug it in, like we did, like so, the machine recognizes it. It's pretty tight back here, but the machine recognizes it and it tells you, kind of assesses the battery, and it kind of tells, oh yeah, we're charging. It'll charge for a couple hours. It's a slow charger, it's not a fast one. But we're normally just leave them charged for a couple hours. And you might ask, well, how often do I charge this? I don't use this forklift a lot. It's more of just a sales forklift right now. Anyway, so we don't put a lot of hours on it, but I charge it maybe twice a month. But if I was using it in I would say, a really intense setting like our other forklifts, we probably have to charge it every couple days, I would imagine, just overnight. But I really like that forklift. Very smooth. The only thing I wish it had, it is only 2-wheel drive. You could get stuck. Oh boy, looks like we almost ran over this computer. Uh-oh. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I will tell the appropriate authorities that I hit the computer. Well, we got the Gator here. Oh. So we traded this Gator in, and we traded it in. It didn't run very good, but we were told that's kind of the way these things run because it's a little Briggs & Stratton gas engine. But it wouldn't stay running. We'd get it started. We'd have to floor it to move it. But we ended up selling it, and the guy's like, it should run better than this. So we took it. It's still under warranty, and we took it to the local John Deere dealer, say, hey, what's wrong with this thing? It doesn't run very good. Apparently it had a blown head gasket. So we had them fix it. I'm just here right now picking it up, and I drew the short straw driving it back in this freezing weather. So I'm letting it warm up so it don't die on me. But yeah, this is a Gator. I think it's an XUV 550. That's what it is. And it's already trying to die on me. It's just a cold-blooded machine. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go drive back to the store. Highly legal. It's legal. We only do legal things here at Skolden's Equipment. And this is one of them. I put my gloves on because it's cold. Oh. Oh boy. There we go. Park brake, found it. Yeah, it runs a lot better now. It didn't run very good when we first got it. There's not a good spot to mount that camera. Oh, dead end. Hopefully I don't lose my camera. Do burnouts. Woo! It'd be way better with a windshield. Getting pelted with the rain. It is so cold. I didn't wear the right coat. Ah! Woo! Brr! Woo! That was cold. Oh. Oh. That'll wake you up. Holy cow, it's a twister. We should go make sure it does a good hot lap. Oh yeah, does a good one. Does a good one. Yeah, it doesn't die anymore. That's nice. Brakes work. Yep. Brakes work. Works good. Yeah, it runs way better with a non-blown head gasket. Whoa! Whoa! Almost got hit by Tom. Woo! We didn't die. It's a good day. Tom, you almost killed me! I can't touch the...
How's it run?
Runs really good now. No, it right there.
Oh, that.
There.
It's like, why are you handing me?
Tom's gonna go do a hot lap.
Hot lap!
You know how to undo the park brake, right?
Yeah.
That's probably the most tricky part. No, it runs real good. No windshield though. Yeah, it's a cold one. Back at the home store. It runs really good. So, I had a customer call me yesterday and asked me about this disc we have on the internet, and we didn't have a ton of pictures on it. We got it in and just got it set up. He wanted to know how the frame was, and honestly I couldn't tell him off memory because I didn't remember how the frame was. So I'm just coming out and looking at it. He wants to know if there's any extra welds. I don't see any on the main frame yet. There is something going on here. At some point someone bent it or did something, but it looked like a pretty nice repair job. That is one weld on the frame. That's a big deal on any tillage tools. How much welding is on it? Repair welding. Other than the hitch, I don't see anything else. Let's see, I'm just looking it over. On the back here, someone, not a structural like repair weld, but someone just added a hitch to it. Yeah, not terrible, but nothing structural. It's probably to pull a roller basket. So I did find on the lift wheels here, it's got some extra gusseting. So I don't see them on the upright. Oh, there is some welding there on it. Yeah, a little bit of welding on it, not a lot for the age. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a picture of all the welds I found on this disc, and I'm gonna send them to the customer so he can make an educated choice of whether he wants to buy this or not. He's from a little distance away, so he isn't gonna come and inspect it. He's relying on me to tell him what shape it is in so he can feel confident in buying it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send every picture of every weld I can find on this because that's what he wanted, and I'm gonna send it to him. I'll be honest, we have a lot of stuff on our website, and sometimes people will call And they're like, what kind of shape is that in? And we have so much stuff. Sometimes I just don't know because I haven't spent a lot of time looking at every piece we have. So when they do call, it gives me an opportunity. Let's go out and take a look at it, like that disc. And while I'm out here, I'm gonna look at one other thing. A customer called and wanted to know the tire width, inside tire to inside tire on a fast track, and wanted to know if it will straddle the windrow that he's trying to straddle for baling. And while I'm out here, I brought my tape measure because we're gonna go measure it. I know it will straddle it, but I'm just gonna give him an exact measurement so he's confident it will. But yeah, sometimes getting those phone calls with questions I don't have answers to gives me an opportunity to go get the answers and get some refreshing air while I do it. So that's what we're gonna go do. I just gotta find the fast track first. It's not that one. Ooh. Not that one. Ain't over there either. Where did we put it? I'm looking for an 8250 with a front 3-point. I don't see it. Let's go find it. I think we have a speed limit violation. Nah. So I was along the road the whole time. Yeah. I was really close when I first started looking for it, but I went the wrong direction. And this is the tractor. So yeah, we're gonna measure the inside tire width here. It's a JCB 8250 V-Tronic with the front 3-point and PTO, as you see here, right along the beautiful road here. But yeah, we'll give it a good measurement. We'll see where she stands. So let's get a good measurement. So if I'm going inside tire to inside tire, I'm gonna grab a lug here because it's kind of easy. And we are right at 85, no, sorry, that's upside down. 58 inches. 85 would have been something else. But no, 58 inches. I'm gonna write that down though. 58 inches. So you might ask, center to center, have you ever heard of that? You're gonna go from the center of the drawbar, or the center of the tractor, to the center of the tire. We're at 42 inches on this tractor. But the customer only wanted to know what center of tire to center of tire is, and that's 58 inches, so he could figure out how big his windrow is and if it'll fit. You know, I've been thinking, that is a beautiful manure tank, and I need to hook it up to something. It's brand new, it's the Val Metal. It used to be Jamesway, it used to be J-Star, now it's Val Metal, same tank, different color. But we need to hook it up to a Krause or a fast track, get towing that thing. Be a good picture. But we haven't hooked it up to anything yet, but we are going to. I should clarify, I'm not gonna hook that tank up today, but it's coming, but not today. I just don't have time today, but it's on my radar. Oh, the snowblower tractor, getting ready for it. Oh yeah. Just on a midnight stroll. Whew, it's getting cold. The building is really coming together. Got the lights up. It's kind of an interesting way to do the lights. We are not putting them we're not putting up above, but we're putting them on the upright pole and facing them towards the back wall. So when we park choppers in here, And whatever we park in here, it will be illuminated very nicely. So, pretty cool. We have our sheetrock in it all. But yeah, it's really coming together. It's almost done. But yeah, we'll have a nice dry place to store equipment, since it never rains in Washington. Guys on stilts. Pretty awesome. Who needs a ladder? You got stilts. Oh yeah. Wonder if he's ever fallen. I bet not. So good.